Hey Toy fans, D21Beast here, back with another Minimate review for you guys here today. And as you can see, we are looking at the Deadpool wave of Minimates released in early 2016. Now, while these Minimates don't feature the likeness of actor Ryan Reynolds, they are releasing around the movies, so you might as well consider this your Deadpool Minimate movie tie-in. But as you can see here, we do have the Secret Wars version of Deadpool and X-Force Siryn. Now, if you guys have not read last year's Deadpool Secret Wars tie-in book, it was absolutely hilarious, my favorite tie-in of all the books that came out. And I was really excited to see Diamond announce that they were going to be doing a Minimate of that particular version of Deadpool. Now, the packaging for this 2-pack is actually pretty fun. As you can see in the upper left, we do have Deadpool cosplaying as various Marvel superheroes. We then have a window box packaging that does house these minifigures inside as well as their accessories. On the lower left, you got a picture of Secret Wars Deadpool, and on the lower right, you've got a picture of X-Force Siryn. And as we flip this package around, you can see we do have the Diamond Select Art Asylum Marvel and Minimates logo. We've got a complete lineup of all the figures available in this wave, and then we've got a bio for Secret Wars Deadpool, and a bio for X-Force Siryn. Alright Toy fans, that's the packaging. Let's get these Minimates out of the box and see what they're all about. So here we have Secret Wars Deadpool and Siryn out of the packaging, and I've got to say I'm a bit mixed on this box set. I'm actually kind of let down to some extent. Now, the base minifigures themselves are mostly okay. Deadpool is actually pretty nice. He's got his holsters like he had in the comics, and there are removable guns as you see here. He's got one in his hand and then one that's still holstered on his hip, and he does come with a pair of swords. I like that the costume detail from the comic is maintained with the DP on his chest. All the line work on my figure is very clean. All the printing is very clean. I don't have any sort of paint bleeds. I mean, just a little bit there maybe on the belt buckle, but really overall, I'm very happy with the overall appearance of this minifigure before we start talking accessories. Now you might be asking yourself, how does Siryn factor into Secret War? She doesn't. To be honest, I don't even know why she's really included in this box set. Not that I'm complaining, I love getting new X-Men characters, and I do think this is a very good Siryn minifigure. She's got a lot of reused parts from the Banshee that we saw last year as part of the Uncanny X-Men box set. Same sort of cape that was designed for that Banshee has now been used on Siryn, which makes sense. And then you'll see here in a moment that Siryn has the same sort of vocal blast cone that can be attached around her neck, so I think that was a great touch as well. Now, the one problem I have with Siryn out of the box is that her knee joints on both legs are incredibly weak, and it kind of makes posing her on her flight stand a bit difficult, so I'm kind of disappointed about that. She stands much better on a flat base than she does on the flying base, but she does come with this flying base that you see here, which was actually the same as what we got with Banshee last year. It's just a lighter shade of blue. So nice to see that piece reused, and as I said before, she has the same sort of vocal shockwave, vocal scream cone that Banshee has. They're slightly different colors. Siryn's cone actually kind of matches her base, and the voice effect coming off of Banshee is just a darker shade of blue. And let's go ahead and look at the rest of the accessories for Deadpool. We're going to slide Siryn just over here to the back. Deadpool does have a mask that's removable, which I really like, and what you're going to notice is that is not the scarred Wade Wilson face that you're used to seeing. One of the hilarious bits about the Secret Wars comic was that Deadpool decided to give himself a very dashing look, so he had a 80s style, Tom Selleck mustache, which I thought was great. And then he's got this hairstyle too that's, again, very similar to what you saw, maybe not with Tom Selleck, but maybe more so with Robert Redford from the 70s, but he was just going for that sort of man's man sort of, 80s definition of what handsome was. And I definitely think this wig accessory sells that point. But Diamond didn't stop there. They also attempted to give us a perfectly chiseled, hairy-chested 80s action hero torso, which would have been great, except the ball joint here on the torso for this body is way too small for the socket in the arm. There's no way that the arm is sticking on there at all, and I'm really, really upset about that. I had really been looking forward to being able to pose this Deadpool figure with his chest puffed out and his shirt off, like we saw in the Secret War comic book, and now I can't really do that effectively. And I just think that's a real drag. And honestly, while I'm trying to stay positive, I am a bit bummed out that Siryn's got some weak knees and that my Deadpool accessories don't work. Of the figures that I'm going to be reviewing from this wave, this was the box that I was looking forward to the most. Ah, what a bummer. Anyway, if I didn't say it already, Deadpool also has a pair of twin katanas, the other one I have here off camera, and both of these swords are able to be posed in Deadpool's hands, just like his pistols. Unlike his pistols, however, Deadpool does not have a scabbard on his back to be able to house those swords. But I can't fault Diamond, I do think that's actually comic accurate. In fact, I can't remember Deadpool using his swords at all during that Secret Wars tie-in story. Not saying it didn't happen, I just don't remember it. Articulation-wise, these Minimate figures don't have anything we haven't seen before. They've got ball-jointed heads so they can look down that far, back that far, heads rotate all the way around. Full rotation here at the shoulder as well as bending out and up from the body about that far. Single jointed elbow bending down that far and back that far. Full rotation here at the wrist. Rotation at the waist only slightly hindered by Deadpool's belt. Leg bends forward that far, bends back all the way back at the knee. And in the case of Deadpool and Siryn here, their boots are kind of designed to plug onto the bottom of the leg, so the feet on these two minifigures don't actually rotate this time. Typically Minimates are able to do that, but in this case just pretend it's not there. Height-wise, we can see that these Minimate figures do come in right at about 2.5 inches tall. For some size comparison, here they are compared to Creo Transformers Cheetor, and compared to Mega Block Spider-Man, and compared to a standard LEGO minifigure. And finally, here they are compared to an average-heighted Minimate figure. We've got Wolverine from the Marvel vs. Capcom 3 figure line.
Wade, is that you?
Hey there, Wolvie. I'm hot stuff, right?
You know what you look like?
Ooh, let me guess. Tom Skerritt? That's a joke for your parents, kids.
I was gonna say a moron.
You are a real buzzkill.
I've heard.
Alright, toy fans, well that's my review of the Secret Wars Deadpool and X-Force Siryn, part of the Deadpool wave of Minimates released by Asylum and Diamond Select in 2016. Overall, as I said before, I'm pretty mixed on this box set. This was a 2-pack I was really looking forward to. I love having Siryn added to my collection of X-Men Minimates, I just hate that the knees are as weak as they are. And that Secret Wars Deadpool is a real bummer for me. I plan on picking up all the other Minimates in this wave, so I will have my chance to get a classic version of Deadpool that hopefully doesn't have any joint issues, but I really wanted to be able to pose the Secret Wars Deadpool, posing like the 80s stud muffin that he thinks he is. Anyway, manufacturing defects aside, if you guys don't run into that problem, this is probably still going to be a pretty good set of Minimates to pick up. You're getting the first Siryn Minimate ever made, and you're getting a snapshot of a Deadpool from a really funny story that I definitely think you guys should check out. Well, thanks for watching this review, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments below, what was your favorite Secret Wars tie-in from the last year? If you guys want to keep up with me, you can always hit me up at D21Beast on Twitter and Instagram. Also, don't forget to like this video and share it with your friends. It really helps me out. Grab yourself a chimichanga, and we'll see you next time.